but I'm loving it. Like, seriously, I feel so good about it, especially the part where I cannot That's amazing.
Okay, lame.
Hey, what is up, guys? So you may have heard of Bobby's Perspective. He's another anti-vegan YouTuber who has a history of doing like a nutrient-deprived version of a vegan diet, like a raw vegan diet, starving himself, having terrible symptoms, and then making a channel dedicated to hating on vegans, using his anecdotal experience and other anecdotal experiences as a good argument and good evidence to, bash the vegan diet. So for those of you that are new to my channel, a couple months ago, Stephanie and I filmed a parody titled Tinder for Carnivore Dieters, and it's basically like a really big troll video where her and I act like, these people that are seeking out relationships, but we're both carnivores, we're both constipated, we both shit ourselves, we both eat no fiber, we both have these health problems and whatever. It's just like a troll skit video, and honestly, like the video took, like you can ask Stephanie, it took me like 50 minutes to write. It wasn't really anything too special. It was just a kind of a fun little video, and I went over to LA with Stephanie to film it, and it was just a really fun time. So Bobby's Perspective, I didn't know this, but one of the followers that I have on Instagram sent me a video he made where he's actually just freaking out and watching my video and just taking it so seriously and getting super upset and butthurt. And honestly, after a certain point, I started to feel a little bad, but it's honestly just a really funny thing to watch. It seems like he's having like a sort of mental breakdown, and like, I don't know, I was watching him watch my video, and I was just thinking, like, why can't you just like, just relax and like laugh at it? I mean, I don't know. I've seen some vegan parodies that I watched, and I'm like, that's pretty funny. Like, obviously there's some jokes you can make against vegans that are actually funny, and I don't know, maybe he didn't think what I was doing was funny, probably because I was attacking, the way in which he eats, and he's super anti-vegan and all these things. But yeah, like even the part with the broccoli on top of the steak, like you may have not seen the video, so maybe you don't know what I'm referring to. Maybe you should just watch that video before watching his reaction. But yeah, the part with the burger and the broccoli, he just got so butthurt. So I don't know, it's just a really funny thing to watch. I would respond to his response, but it's just a lot of the typical anti-vegan nonsense. It's not really anything too new. You can honestly venture through vegan YouTube for like an hour and you'll find the debunks for the things he's saying. It's just the standard anti-vegan nonsense. Anyway, guys, I'm done talking. Enjoy the mental breakdown.
All right, let's end this on a more positive note. Let's see what vegan YouTube has to say. Okay, let's have a look at lifting a vegan logic. Yes, because it's logical to be a vegan lifter.
And I'm also seeing here, Alpha Apex Predator, that you're suffering from erectile dysfunction.
Doctor, I don't want to hear it, okay? I am the most alpha person in this room.
And this is why I chose this format. If it gets too annoying, I can end the video. I do not have to watch the whole thing. That being said, it is amazing to see how vegans always project. It is always projection. I do not know one meat eater that bases his meat eating onto being alpha. Most people within the carnivore, keto, omnivorous, primal dieters, whatever niche, eat meat because it is nutritious. Yes, a concept vegans cannot grasp. Haha. Alright, this is supposed to be funny. A love story between two carnivore, constipated, artery clogged, and vegan hating individuals. ... On this note, I want to remind you of the beautiful quote of Dr. Natasha Campbell, which is the first thing that vegans lose is humor. Again, Alpha Apex Predator. Again, no carnivore dieter that I know bases their diet decision on being an Alpha Apex Predator. The true question is, of course, why are you so insecure? Before meeting each other, both were so tired of not pooping and pooping themselves on first dates with people that they decided to seek therapy. Okay. Little did they know they had the same therapist. Wow! Plot twist. Vegans, man. Plant rights activists, bro, Rogaine.
I just haven't been able to date for so long. Like, people think I'm weird for not in 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, like I've myself on my last 5 dates, and no one really understands that I consume a diet with no fiber, and I let the build up in my eventually I just myself like instantaneously, and no one understands.
Wait a second, is that the carnivore or the vegan now that has to run to the toilet uncontrollably?
I'm bringing 5 pairs of boxers to every first date in case I myself, and I just don't know what to do. I don't know if I can continue dating. It's so stressful.
Everything changed since I started eating the rotting flesh of the innocent, excretions of a bovine mammal, and something that comes out of a chicken's anus.
It doesn't come out of the chicken's anus, honey. Anyways, those vegans are so mentally ill. Don't you see the obsession? The rotting flesh of the innocent, the bovine secretions. You guys are completely mental. Should I talk about vegetables in the same obsessive way? You are polluting Mother Earth with the glyphosate, those monocrop cultures. You're killing all of those innocent mice, and you're putting poop onto your vegetables so they can grow. You're insane.
I don't know if I'll ever find the one.
Okay, let's fast forward. This is supposed to be funny. 2 days later. Okay, so they're going for a date. We get it. Man, how do you need 10 minutes for this? Oh, really? So you're gonna make the whole thing about toilet paper? Wow. As I said, this is nothing but vegan projection. We know exactly that vegans go to the toilet at least 10 times per day. The whole clip, wanting to be alpha, go into the toilet. It is nothing but a projection of those vegans. Okay, they go on the date. Entertain me, please. Make this amusing.
So, tell me, how long have you been participating in the humane Holocaust?
Oh well, I've been paying.
Or tell me, how long have you been participating in the destruction of our planet by creating monocultures, by destroying the environment and killing billions of insects, millions of mice and other rodents? Please tell me.
For cows, pigs, and chickens to get killed, for like 6 months or something like that. But I'm loving it. Like, seriously, I feel so good about it. Especially the part where I cannot That's amazing.
Okay, lame.
Of my value for the rotting flesh of the innocent.
Pieces of dead body comes. Oh. What is this supposed to be?
Oh my goodness, that rotting flesh looks so good. I cannot wait to just munch down. Oh my god, do you see this? They put a broccoli floret on my steak. I am not keto. Why is there a carbohydrate on my steak? This is not some keto bullshit that I'm on.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you just...
And then they wonder that they have less than 1,000 clicks.
Take the floret off of the part of the dead animal that didn't want to be stabbed in the...
No, I can't take this off. There's going to be like microscopic carbohydrates on my steak.
Yeah, yet again, projection. This is veganism. If you would get a plant-based dish and there would be a teeny tiny little bit of meat, you wouldn't be able to eat. Any carnivore would just take the broccoli off, and you know it. You are frustrated because you cannot do the same.
I'm a carnivore. I am the alpha. All right, let's just leave. This is bull.
Apex predator. I think it's great that you know somebody who lost weight on the carnivore diet, and to animal killer and lover. I'm glad to know that your brothers, professors, whatever, went from a standard American diet with a lot of processed things to a carnivore diet and felt better.
Again, this is veganism. Most of you guys come from a standard American diet. Who can truly say that they've been on a carnivore diet or on a healthy, truly healthy, omnivorous diet and then went vegan?
But regardless of those things, I mean, like, again, I'm reading here that you guys have. God, it's so many things. You guys both have scurvy,
Yet again, show me the carnivore that has scurvy.
gout, extremely high blood pressure, cholesterol, kidney disease,
You have cholesterol. Ooh.
and I'm also seeing here, alpha apex predator, that you're suffering from erectile dysfunction.
Doctor, I don't want to hear it, okay? I am the most alpha person in this room. I eat meat nonstop.
Dude, you're so boring. Alright, guys, and this is it for today's episode of Bobby.
Dude, even vegans don't get your weird, stupid wannabe sense of irony here. Who is your audience? Nobody gets these dumb jokes. Dude, even vegans don't get your weird, stupid